Good evening everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim World 2 live stream. Today we are on the Munich to Augsburg, which apparently we haven't been on for quite... I can actually check when we were last on it actually. Apparently someone said the 14th of July. Don't know if it is that long ago. It might be that long ago. Let's have a look. Munich to Augsburg. We did it, November the 14th, so not that, well, just over a month ago. But we're back on it today. And we're going to be doing the commuter confusion scenario, which is about an hour, so it's perfect. Anyway, let's see what we've got in the chat. We've got Mr. Quicker, we've got Metro, we've got Johnny, we've got Luke, we've got Laserjet, we've got Tyres. That looks brilliant, mate. Sebastian, Pep, Russian Dog, we've got Lose Boy, we've got Alex. How is everybody doing? We've got Pep as well. Yeah, and we might even stream again later, doing some Chatham Mainline on Train Simulator, but that's a maybe, but we might do that later. Anyway, let's get straight into it. So, commuter confusion. Have done this scenario before as a video, I think. Yeah. Welcome to Augsburg Hauptbahnhof, an unusual extension of the S3 S-Bahn line to Mammendorf and back to Augsburg Hauptbahnhof is filling in due to the 440s being taken into maintenance. Head towards the capital. Oh yeah, we go to Mammendorf and we then go back to Augsburg. Hello Permian. Awesome. Oh blimey, Mr. Quicko. Awesome. It will be 2 PM tomorrow. Might be slightly before, it depends. Can we get on the train? Yeah, over it. Can we get on? Yeah, that's good. Sit in the driver's seat. The 423. Insert the master key. Set that to forward. Unlock the doors, which they seem to flap. They're like, "Oh, let us open, let us open." Awesome, Laserjet. Let's do a bit of... I will get on to Flight Sim shortly. Tomorrow we'll have ETS2 Farm Sim maybe, and Train Sim World. There's only been a couple of streams last few days, as well. It's Christmas, you know. But we'll go back up to the usual 3-4 a day. Well, the sort of usual 3-4 a day soon. That's all good. Yeah, let's get the PIS set up. Zugverb. I'll set that to Mammendorf. Mammendorf. Where are you? There you are. Hey, how you doing, Permian? I'll be up for a bit of Chatham Mainline. Awesome. Our place you left off. There is no jobs to Italy for me. There's usually World of Truck ones, and you can take the same one. There we go. Let's set the passenger lights on. They're already on high beam, which will set them to marker. Yeah, I think we're pretty much all ready to go. There's a 403 over there. Another 403 coming in, or an ice 3. Mammendorf. Lovely unit, the 423. Similar-ish to the 425. But this has got the upgraded destination displays with the colours. But yeah, hopefully everyone's all well. And this one, I think on this will be what we come back on in. I think it's this one here. Okay, it's not that one. Definitely not that one there. We'll be back at 12:41. Yeah, 12:41. So it's just over an hour, this scenario. Oh, one thing oh no, we can't. I was going to say I didn't set it to snow. Then I was like, oh yes, it's a scenario. We can't do snow. Let's get the doors shut. You've got a problem where if I try and make a quick drive consist, the game will crash every time on TS. Do you know how to fix this? No clue. Yeah, no clue, mate. I don't really make my own consists on there, so... Apply some power to get going. I'll be keeping the hard one for this as well, as this sort of section of the line I don't know too well. But let's go. Alright, Metro. Out of these buses, what one should I drive? Do the 400 MMC. So, it's London Dennis, isn't it? Let me move that. For some reason, it's all over there. It's moved itself. There you go, that's better. Something seems visually off about this route. Oh. I mean, I wouldn't say it's the most scenic route. It is quite a sort of flat and bland route, but I mean, it's a high-speed line, so most are sort of like that. Man, it's realistic. So, hello, Mason. But it's a very busy route, though. There you go. Let's get that up. See, first quickly get, what's it, control 4, isn't it? Get that off. Yeah, get both of them off. Don't need them. Hello, Magnum, how are you? You're on the road. Lovely, Mason. How's that getting on? Oh, I see you, Russian Doke. It might just be the lighting from the scenario, maybe. So it's a fun route, this one. It's a fun one to do. In terms of scenery, there's not a lot to see. It is fairly flat the whole way along this route. But it is a fun route. Very busy. You get the high-speed trains as well. What's the plan for tomorrow's ETS2? Going to Italy, hopefully. There goes the nice. Yeah, we'll be going down into Italy, hopefully. Yeah, good to see Mason playing some Diesel Railcar Simulator. Awesome. I have seen that knocking about in the Steam store. Is it worth it? Aren't we supposed to be getting a new train on this route? Yes, the DBBR 420. No clue, Chicago, who that is or what it is. If it's a game or I don't know. Can you open the windows? Not for today's run, as we are going to be running at quite a bit of speed, and you'll just hear the wind gushing by. So not a lot to hear. Do you know how to put the class 387 or 375 from AP into a scenario? What, making your own scenario tizer? You have to click on a little blue icon and it pops up another box and you can click the bits. It's quite confusing to explain. Hello James, how are you? Any news on the 420? There's been more images of it recently, but not a lot. Hello Avnish, how are you? Good evening. That's to be the UK from Gatwick. Do Gatwick to Cardiff. Or Bournemouth. Bournemouth's a challenging one. Off that goes. But yeah, this is Augsburg at the moment. It's quite nice coming out of here. All the little rivers, and you get the massive river over there. Evening Daniel, how are you? Right, let's get the doors shut. I think it's Kaising. No, it's another Augsburg stop. Yeah, Augsburg Hotshore. Then it's Kaising or Kissing. However you want to pronounce it. But yeah, later on I might do some Chatham Mainline on Train Simulator. Oh, see, yeah. What, the 37's in it as well, the 40? Oh, £10 it currently is. Awesome. Well, that's going to be a tough flight, but it sounds good. Doing a long route in ETS2 after the stream. Russia to Portugal. Awesome, Avnish. We've done to Portugal, but we did Turkey to Portugal. Which was, yeah, probably around the same length-ish. Yeah, it was about 4 hours. So good luck. 10 out of 10 tyres. Looks fresh. I see, Magnum. Do you recommend any Train Sim 2022 routes? Try and pick up the new Chatham Mainline if you can. 130 miles plus of suburban countryside. It's lovely. Fair enough, Avnish. You're supposed to chill out and yeah, nice drive. In the goodish update on the road, will there be a wheel compatible on next gen? Yes. And if they do sort out the wheel support for on the road, I will stream it again. Actually, yeah, I refuse to stream it without wheel support. That's like torture, using the controller. Fair enough, Daniel. Are you off after that, or? I'm guessing yes. Don't know why I even asked that. She had last shift. Any German routes for Train Sim 2022 I recommend? Don't really do many German. Oh god, let's bring that down. Haven't got many German routes for it, but I think it was Nordbahn, Kiel to Lübeck. That's quite a nice one. Rural, countryside. Hello, 3 on 3. How you doing? Awesome pet. I did try and do that, but for some reason it didn't show the M7 on the scenario planner. Unless I couldn't see it. But yeah, I can see it on there. Koblenz is fun. Oh, that's another one. Frankfurt to Koblenz. With the Stadler flirt trains. That's fun. Awesome 3 on 3. I will do some bus sim at some point. Yeah, at some point. When SimRail releases, we do a video on it. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. But we've already got Train Sim World 2, which is sort of the best train sim out there, so. But maybe. Hamburg to Hanover. Ah. Lovely LaserJet. Right, let's get the doors shut. Right, yeah, Kaising next. Let's get going. Off we go. When you're doing a stream on Tram Sim? Oh, not too sure, Mason. Yeah, not sure. Keep adjusting the headphones. So they're still quite new, only 3 days new. Or 3 days I've been wearing them now. I've still got that new headset feel where it's sort of all sort of sore and that sort of thing. So still getting used to them. What do you think of Hamburg to Hanover? Don't have that one. Alright, yeah, Pep. Awesome Russian deck. So it goes up to 150, so fairly quick along here. There's another 403. Yeah, Seafair. We're going to be late already. I don't know how we're going to be. I don't know if the time's too tight on here, but we've still got 3.7 kilometres and we're due there in 1 minute. That ain't happening. You get the Ice too. Alright. The only ones I've driven is the Ice T and the Ice 3. And the Ice 3M. And also the Ice 3MF, I think it's called. Yeah, I haven't driven any others. Your own blender making a custom station sign. Nice, Permian. Yeah, but Russian logo. I suppose it's Kaising, probably, isn't it? Not Kissing. Or where do you live? I live in Kissing. Probably Kaising. That just sounds German, doesn't it? Kaising. Right, start bringing that down. Brakes on this are pretty decent. What UK route would you like to see in TS? The West Coast Way? Or the Arun Valley line, one of those two. And same to see them in TSW as well. But really any southern route really. Fair enough, Pep. Yeah, still getting used to these headphones though. So brilliant headphones. It's just that new headset feel where your ears go all sore and like that when you're wearing them. But after sort of a week or so, you sort of get used to it and then it's fine. What new routes do you reckon we'll be getting in TSW next year? Well, steam route. Probably a few British routes, I would imagine. Well, I doubt Dresden to Chemnitz is going to release in the next 4 or 5 days, so we'll be getting that next year. Actually, let's go through the roadmaps. Yeah, Dresden to Chemnitz we would probably be getting next year. So yeah, it's not going to release probably in the next 5 days. We're getting the Haarlem line, aren't we? Horseshoe Curve, that's on the way. Just Trains, I would imagine they'll do some sort of British route, so that will be another British route. Steam route, which I would imagine will probably be British as well. So yeah, exciting times. Do you have trouble following the timetable on the Bakerloo as well? It's fairly tough following the timetable. It really depends what service you're doing. Some you seem to get there on time, sometimes even early, and others it seems to be quite a struggle. And I know a lot of people do not like the Electro Stars, or at least the way we keep getting Electro Star routes for Train Sim World. But I wouldn't mind seeing another one because I live in the south. It's Electro Stars third rail. Wouldn't mind seeing another third rail route, like the Chatham Main Line on Train Sim World. What's the longest drive you ever done in ETS? I think it was 2,500 miles, and it was near Istanbul to somewhere in Portugal. Meren St Afra. Does a little bit of pep, doesn't it? I might actually do some Chatham Main Line on TS later. You've got to land now, as we're doing. Alright, land, I think. Well, take care, Mr. Cook, enjoy dinner. Is there any routes in Glasgow on Train Sim 2022? There's the West Coast Main Line North, which goes into Glasgow. That's a very old route, it only costs like 3-4 quid. There's the Glasgow suburban route, northwestern suburban route by Rivet Games. And there's also Glasgow to Edinburgh. They're all the ones I can think of off the top of my head. See that? Yeah, let's bring that down. Cool. See that? Which one is best? I'd say probably the Glasgow Northwest Suburban, as it's the newest one, and the others are quite old. I'd want the Chiltern Main Line because that's my local line, and it's quite interesting being the only diesel main line out of London. Just Trains could do it as they did it for Train Sim 2022. Fair enough, Magnum. I will do it on the Train Sim at some point. Just want to run through one of my Chatham Main Line scenarios tonight, and probably in the next stream on TS it will be the Chiltern Main Line. Here we are, Meren St Afra. Where does it go? Where does what go? Oh, Glasgow Northwestern Suburban. Helensburgh, that sort of way. Helensburgh to, I think, Glasgow, Queen Street. That sort of way. So yeah, Daniel, enjoy your last shift of the year, mate. Hello, Papan. Good evening. How are you? Look at them dawdling. Come on, train's gonna go. Yeah, it's a bit slower this route. It's 230 kilometers an hour, which I think is 230 kilometers an hour. So yeah, it's about 145 miles an hour. Still fairly quick. Something like that, I think. Awesome, Pep. Otherwise, you get sort of the flashing red on the doors. I think it's Mering next. Is it Mering? Yeah, Mering. Which we're due there now. 143 miles an hour, yeah, that's the one. Hello, Will. I've been busy, so that's all good, Will, mate. How you doing? There's a fair few stops to Mammendorf. See that. Cool. Yeah, we've got Mering, Affengeberg, Kaspelmoor, and then Mammendorf. Not the blimmin' map. Right, bring that down. Here's the station coming up. It's a Northern Rail and trains in 2022. I don't think so. No, I think there's AP have done some sort of Northern Rail route before. Not completely sure though. My knowledge of trains in 2022 stuff is a bit less than TSW2. No, I don't use Snapchat Ireland. I got a new monitor for Christmas. Awesome, Will. Wonder where that line goes over there. It's a mystery. Yeah, it goes off down there. Single track as well. Here we are. Hello, Jasper. How you doing? Yeah, Affengeberg next, and then Haspelmoor, Mammendorf. Then we're back this way up to Augsburg again. Which we're doing at Augsburg at 12:40. Evening, Davidoff. I'm all good. How are you? You're well. Welcome back. You got a new TV for Christmas. Lovely. It was still 50 minutes away, and it said 60 minutes. This scenario. 120 FPS. I think it's 60 on PS5. Unless you can go to 120. I don't know. No, I think it is 60 on PS5. As you 120 FPS, you wouldn't be able to see any. I think your eyes can only see up to sort of 60 FPS. Any more than that, it doesn't really make any difference. Yeah, good to hear, Jasper. See, Pet. Right, Affengeberg next, which is 6 kilometers away. So it didn't look very far, does it? But yeah, 6 kilometers. And Mammendorf is this one here, I think. No. Yeah, that is Mammendorf, isn't it? Yeah, Mammendorf's there. That goes off down there. Cool. So far. See ya, Transport in Ireland. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, we've got 36 people in this evening. Thanks all for coming in. We do stream Train Sim World 2, well, Train Sim World every single day. So if you do want to see more, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. But yeah, I think later, still a maybe, but now I said it probably will happen. We'll do some of the Chatham mainline on Train Simulator. Thanks to Dorian Gaming who just subscribed. So the max speed of this unit is 155. Alright, well. Oh, hello. Guten Tag, Dorian. Hello, MG Bot, welcome back. So far. Let's bring that down. Here we are. See that. And can we try and get up to 30 lights? We've got 24 at the moment. Lovely, Dorian. Lovely, mate. Is that a train driver? Train driver at Deutsche Bahn or? Oh, awesome, Dorian. Awesome, mate. Well, that is in the game, isn't it? Hauptstrecke, Reimer, and Reimer Osten. Here we are, Hasselmore after this. And we wait. Awesome, Dorian. Busy, innit? Or fairly busy. Living in Duisburg, awesome. That's a good, Dorian. Danke for coming in. I don't know a lot of German, just a couple of words. Can you do a Train Sim 2022 stream of driving a steam train? Yeah, I could do at some point, Jasper. It is sort of on the to-do list, but I don't really have many steam routes. Alright, let's go Hasselmore next. And off we go. That to 160. Why don't you do the big boy on Sherman Hill on Train Sim 2022? Don't have the big boy. Here comes another ice. I don't think it is, Luke. Yeah, I don't think it is. Could do it at some point, Dorian. We have done the Frankfurt to Benz route before in the 429. Awesome, well. Won't be surprised if they do. Maybe 3 on 3. It is low shit, yeah. Right, Haspelmore, here we are. Sort of arriving on time. Sort of. Cool. Oh, awesome, Chicago. There goes another ice. See that? And here we are. Haspelmore. And it is Mammendorf next. We do travel quite a way on today's journey. Then to Mammendorf, which is here, turn back and go back. Which this is a scenario, this is the commuter confusion one. Come on, train. I reckon there will be another preserved railway at some point, even the West Coast Main Line. If it comes to train someone, maybe, bet. We'll have to wait and see. Let's get the door shut. Let's go Mammendorf next. Six kilometres pretty much, and we're due there in 2 minutes. Not happening. Full throttle. Maybe it will. But rough. There was a plan of DB to get rid of the 422 and replace it with the 423. Oh, right. Well, the 422s are still fairly modern, aren't they? So they're on Rheinrott Austin. It was cancelled a few months ago. Was there a specific reason why? Because it's not really a big difference between the two units. They're very much similar. Here comes another service. Fair enough, Avnisha. I think that is sort of what they want to do in future, but apparently it is quite hard to do. But we do have this map now. Yeah, you do get this. So that sort of tells you what's going on. 3.6. Let's get a flyby shot. Although I'd imagine soon we'll see yellow signals, so I have to be fairly quick with it. So I don't want to miss a yellow. There it goes. Let's get that on. There are no 422 in use. Alright. Is there a reason why, or? I mean, they're still fairly modern trains, aren't they, the 422s? Ah, see, Dorian. Also, the S9 is running now to Hagen. Yeah. Another ice. Hello Manuel, multiplayer isn't in planning yet for TSW2? No, not yet. I reckon in future, I mean Dovetail are capable of doing multiplayer, as they've got multiplayer on pretty much all of the fishing games. I think we will see it in future on TSW. There's quite a lot of simulator games are now multiplayer. And it's sort of fun playing with your friends on games, isn't it? So, I think in future we will see multiplayer. But I wouldn't say it's really a priority at the moment. Oh, see ya, Dorian. And we switch ends and go back. Hello Dadabot, you love this game, love trains, awesome. And come to a stop. There we go. By National Show, a Talent 2.5 car. Blimey, so there is quite a few big changes then. Right, set the reverser out. Remove the reverser. There we go. Set that to tails. Insert the mast. Oh, not this one. Okay, well, we can do that. Let's put back to that. Let's switch ends. Not running any Dostos. Hello Zaid, how you doing? Hello Blue Tech, how are you? So we're going to the other cab now and getting in there. Hey, cheers Manuel, mate. You earned yourself a Dutch subscriber. I love your streams to watch on my background. Fair enough. The route to Cologne is also operated by National Express. No DB on Ryan. Oh, blimey. I have to have a look at that then. What about the Vodzilla G6? As that's in this game. Is that still running on the Ryan Austin? Is it on? Didn't have to turn off the instrument lights in the other cab. Oh well. PIS, we'll set that to Augsburg. So we're probably going to have to set it as an S1, I think. Maybe we don't have it on there. No, I don't think Augsburg's on there. Okay, we'll just leave it blank then. Yeah, leave it blank. I should get rid of that quick. 8. Bit of that. Hey there, Manuel. Evening, Johnny. How are you? Hopefully you're feeling much better now. Let's we'll set that to blank. Blank. There. Get the doors shut. What are you doing at 8 PM? At 8 PM, I'll be chilling out. Probably having dinner. Maybe getting tomorrow's video ready. So we're going to be streaming again at about 9ish on the Chatham mainline. Yeah, nice and chilled out was Johnny. I can't believe it's already, so it means whizzed by our Christmas season. But yeah, it was good. How was yours, Johnny? Oh, blimey, that's all changed then. Hey, lovely Johnny. Good to see you then. I'm guessing you're back out and about the hotel then. See you, Jasper. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, very quick turnaround. And we're back. Oh, I know what I didn't do. I didn't turn off the fuses in the other cab. We'll do it at the next station. It's all good. You love the view from above. It's amazing. Awesome. Well, from up sort of here. Look at that. Quickly turn off motion blur. There. Any progress on the M7 BML? I couldn't actually run it on the BML. Yeah, I wanted to. I think that was your idea, wasn't it, running the M7 on there? I did try and do it, but in the end, I couldn't find the M7 on there to do it, which was a bit weird. Awesome, Johnny. Oh, I see that the ball. Yeah, flyby shot. Which route is that you swapped out? Oh, what route I swapped out? What one? I had to uninstall one. Uninstalled West Somerset, I think. So we only did that fairly recently. Oh, so yeah, just show. How you doing, just show? Okay, double flyby shot. Look at that. Class 3-on-3 on the London Overground. Probably having dinner, Davido. Class 3-on-3 on the London Overground. Maybe Davido, maybe. And then tomorrow's video is on Bus Sim 21 completing the nightlife mission. So I know quite a few people have struggled on that one. Why can't they release? Oh, why do they refuse to put the Class 700-1 into Train Sim World? They just, I suppose, aren't working on it at the moment. Oh, on the timetable. What on substitute? I think the only substitution ones on here are for the freight services, where you can do the 187, the 155, all the different ones. Yeah, you could do that, Zaid, in Scenario Planner, but when I went to have a look, I couldn't find it on there. Which might actually be because I uninstalled them while I'm around. Just thinking now. That could actually be the reason. Oh, lovely, Davidoff. So once I reinstall it, we can do that. Right, I'm pretty much bang on time. Hey, Munchies, how you doing, mate? How's the shop on? How's the shop today? Right, let's quickly go to the other cab, which is Control Plus, isn't it? Oh, hello. Okay, we can't. Right, let's just get it. We won't turn off the other ones. Don't really need LZB on, but we'll get it on anyway. Yeah, heading back to Augsburg now. We should get there in about 28 minutes. Actually, what we could do, actually, instead of going back down there, so let's quickly get back. We could fly to the back and try and turn it off. That might be possible. No. What if we try and go through? Yes, there we go. Oh, I got it. Yes, there we go. Boom. And then that one as well. See, it worked. Let's get the door shut. Love the little seats here, the little round one. Awesome, Daredevil. Al Fegnenberg next. Is this the end of the stream? No, not yet. Busy in the battle, lots of production to counter and sales for us quiet though. Fair enough, Munchies. Oh yeah. Yeah. I forgot to release the PZB, so come on, come to a stop. Completely forgot I turned it on. Right, come on, train. Move it. It's quite easy in this one, just gets going straight away again. Right, correctly release it. There we go. Cool. 2.8 kilometres. And we're due there in 1 minute. And someone explained how if I begin the freight service in what route's that? Zaid? Riesa or I'm trying to think. Why the game crashes? Because I misread the freight schedule, or does it just happen? The game does crash at times, Zaid, yeah, Train Sim World 2 can crash. Might be on that certain service maybe. Yeah, it is coming to Chicago. I don't know when, but it's supposed to be coming. Right, start bringing that down. For Alfegnenberg. Oh, read to Dresden. Yeah, it might just be a bug. Might be a bug. Hello Langley, for Christmas you got a gaming laptop and Train Sim World Rush Hour with it. Awesome Langley. That sounds like a good Christmas then. Hello Jeff, I'm all good, how are you? You're learning how Steam works on TS, lovely Russian Doke. Nothing special, pet. Yeah, just sort of stay out. Right, so then Mering next, then Mering St. Afra, and then Kaising, I think. Then the two Augsburg stations, yeah, Mering St. Afra, Kaising, Augsburg Hotschul, Augsburg Horstedterstrasse, and then Augsburg. Yeah, I'm good, Jeff. Hopefully we're all well. Thanks to, let me quickly, any idea when the 50th anniversary livery? I'm not too sure, I mean, maybe in the next update, possibly. Thanks to Venom Snake who has just subscribed. Why when I do a London commuter scenario I lose the extra layers when I'm on the timetable? There's all of them when I do a scenario. Oh, on a scenario? Yeah, they're not in scenarios, the extra trains. That's what a scenario is, a scenario, so they're not in there. Fair enough, Pep. 6.1 kilometres. Go full whack. Yeah, you want aviation and scenarios. Yeah, the layers and extra trains are only in timetable. See that? Oh, there's blue tech. Yeah, nice chilled out run on the route. Yeah, later tonight we'll probably be doing the Chatham main line on Train Simulator. Welcome back, Mr. Quickeye. And then tomorrow we've got Euro Truck, possibly Farm Sim, and then TSW. And then what's after that? It's the 29th. We'll do some, maybe Flight Sim. Awesome, Langley. Definitely worth getting. What time will TS be? Yeah, about 9ish. maybe earlier, probably not later. We're getting there. Let's start bringing that down. As I go at this speed, that will go really quick. Don't know, Mr. Quicko. Don't know, just the usual day probably. LR Fortnite champion. Evening, William. I'm all good. How are you? Will there be a full run on what? Yeah, it will be, Mr. Quicko. I'll do the Armstrong Powerhouse London to Ramsgate one. Bit of a live test to see if it is working. Here we are. Just playing Fortnite, awesome Fortnite champion. Lovely Pep. No, let's just stop there. There you go, let's bring that down. Maybe Mr. Quicko, there's not many scenarios on Blackfriars. Maybe at some point I'll make one from Blackfriars to maybe Orpington. Yeah, I don't think too many do go from Blackfriars. Awesome Pep. On my home state, Wisconsin, we just got 3-5 inches of snow. That sounds brilliant, Tanner. How you doing, Tanner? If you can, send it over here. Fair enough, Mr. Quicko. That's what I like sort of about German and I think Austrian railways. They don't have really the digital clocks. They have actual, well, these sorts of clocks. I mean, some people nowadays can't even read, you know, these sorts of clocks. I think it's good the way they sort of keep those older style ones. Right, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, hopefully you're feeling better now, William. Not too bad. Also having some chips. Merrington Afra next. See that? Do you still play SnowRunner? I haven't played it since February. Loved it when it first come out, but sort of find it a bit boring now. Maybe at some point we'll go back to it. See that? Oh, CPET. Here we are. Merrington Afra. It's Kaising next. So we're here, going up to Augsburg, which is here. Have you seen Paddington 2 before yet? Sure have. quite a step up, isn't there, from these platforms? I suppose the 423 I don't think usually does run up here. So this would be usually a Dosto, and Dostos too have lower down doors. So that was cool. Hello Venom, brought TSW on the PS4. I'm doing the Cathcart Circle, but even if I do everything right, I'm always late for the stops. Won't close the doors. Being late to the stops, that's just the Cathcart Circle timetable. It's very tight. I mean, it's sort of like a metro. Even though it is just a normal big train, it is pretty much a metro. So it is quite hard to stick to the timetable on there. Game seems buggy. Also, it won't close the doors. Make sure you've got the reverser to forward or reverse. Well, you wouldn't really put it to reverse, but yeah, make sure you've got the master key and set the doors. Well, set the reverser to forward, then the doors will open and close. And also, if you're trying to find the button for the closed doors button, Venom, imagine I'm in the 314 cab now. The door button is like up there above the window. If you're trying to use the buttons to close the doors. Or it's left and right on the D-pad, or Y and U on the keyboard. Look at that. Lots of solar farms along here. I mean, I suppose it's sort of a perfect location. It's fairly flat. South of Germany, so probably quite warmish. I suppose ideal. Here's Kaising coming up. Going to play a bit of Munich to Augsburg. What should I do? Do ice service. Down as we come up to Kaising. That station name. I mean, if this was an English place, I mean, Kissing probably, you would pronounce it Kissing, but I reckon it probably is Kaising. That sounds much more German than, oh, where do you live? I live in Kissing. Probably, yeah, I live in Kaising. Maybe it is Kissing, but probably Kaising. Did you see the last comment? What was your last comment? When's the next roadmap? I'm thinking probably the 4th of January. Could be wrong, though. I suppose we'll probably get the schedule on Friday for the Rolfan TV streams. That's romantic. On time as well, surprisingly. Actually, that's probably the time we were supposed to leave. Yeah, it was. You know what, let's go and get a collectible. I doubt I'll ever stop here again. Well, it's not in a long time. Anyway, let's get this. Boom, so we are there. Kaising. No, I don't think it's tomorrow, Sebastian. I don't think. Well, Dovetail on holiday at the moment, so. Thanks, John. No, Mr. Quicko, thank you, John. Right, let's get the door shut. It's the start of the Augsburg stations. I think it's 6 kilometres, isn't it? Yeah. Let's go. Augsburg Hochschule. Once we get to Augsburg, that'll be it. for a train station. Off we go, so up to 160 again, so 100 miles an hour, braking the limits, or pushing the 423 to the limit. But the acceleration on this thing is immense. In 1 kilometre and we're almost at 100 miles an hour already. Cool. See that? Wednesday, December the 29th, year review Q&A with Nat and Matt Arcey. I'll see you back then after that. Alright, yeah, you don't usually stop here. You get the big mansion over there. We got 41 people in. Can we try and get up to 40 likes? Start bringing that down. Yes. Almost there. There's another ice. And another 423. But yeah, this is the commuter confusion scenario. Start bringing that down. Fair enough, Mr. Quicko. Yeah, I think the only services that come up here is at the Regional Express 1 or something. They come up here. No, the S1 services. See far? That's from Mr. Quicko. Here we are. I know what train would call you down, Mr. Quick. Class 700. Being in the cab of one of those, whether the cab ride in it, it's a blimmin' fridge in there. And that was like one of the hottest days as well, so it was brilliant to go in there. Why is it called commuter confusion? Because this S-Bahn service isn't usually supposed to run to Augsburg. So a bit confusing, you know, what's going on. I mean, you'd be quite confused if you saw this train pulling in here. Because it doesn't run here, usually. One minute late. How many stations after this? 2. Twins there. And out. It's got a slightly darker. That's like a green jumper. That's, yeah, sort of dark green, isn't it? That's a black jumper. Little different jeans as well. Definitely twins. See who's on our train. They're all sort of sitting on their own, aren't they? Yeah, it was just sitting on the round bit. Lovely. Here we go on this one. And they're all just sitting on their own. No one's sitting together. Okay, we got a couple here sitting together. Some friends sitting together there. And the same person sitting on the same round bit. Okay. Right, let's get going. Twin X. Fair enough, Mr. Quicko. Wait, 450s don't have AC. I would have thought they would have had AC. That's true, that's true. You want a 12 car 700 and train some more too? That would be cool. Fair enough, Mr. Quicko. That. Yeah, basically, but it's not very good at all. Doesn't do a lot. See, one thing I like about Southwest, well, I don't know if they still have it, the quiet zones on the train. There's like one coach each unit. It's called like the quiet zone, and you're not really well. If you go in there, you'd be quiet pretty much. I don't think you're really sort of allowed on your phone or anything like that. So I wish they had more of that, or other operators. Because usually when you get into 700, you can hear, you know, a bunch of teenagers at the other end of the train shouting or, you know, being silly. So I wish there was like a little closed off bit, the quiet zone. Right, kind of on Augsburg, Hauptstrecke. Oh, really, Mr. Quicko, what was that? That would be cool for a champion. Somebody get those ball guys some orange and black jackets, the Jaffa Cake jackets. Fair enough, bet. That's very much true, Mr. Quicko. I suppose first class is sort of... The thing is, with first class on Thameslink, there's not even like a proper door to it. The door is like... I mean, if you've seen the one before, the first class is really not shut off from everywhere else. On each side of the door is just a massive gap. It's quite odd, the design. It is battery, yeah. Fair enough, 700. Fair enough, pet. I say, Mr. Quicko. Yeah, you can Fortnite champion. I go on them pretty much every week, so yeah. But I don't really like that. I don't like the way you can see right down the train. That's why I like prefer going on the 377s. You sort of get your own little coach to do. It's all sort of separate. It's quite quiet as well. Because, yeah, with the 700s, if there's a group of teenagers or adults, you know, having a big row or just chatting really loud, you can hear them on the other side of the train. So I quite like with the older trains where it's sort of split off. Well, I suppose on rush hour that's, you know, a little bit annoying as it's packed, but yeah. So that's his scenario, Southman. The Thameslink have toilets. Yeah, I think there's 3 toilets on the trains. Yeah, that's true, pet. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. We went above 40, even though I knew and I saw, but yeah, well, it's all good. Come to a stop, come on, let's get going. Mistakes can be made sometimes on here. Fair enough, Mr. Quicko. Didn't release it, there we go. Alright, Davidoff. So it's 60 coming in here. That's your Fortnite champion. I do like the bike coaches as well. Oh my good grief. Has it cut us out again? It said 60 on there. Down we go. Right at the end as well. It starts smacking about. Right, there you go. Move. There we go. See, on the signal it said we got 60. Oh, we'll stay below 45 then. Let's not upset it again. Oh, right. Metro. Cheers, David. I think Amanda got these ones for me. Still getting used to them. I still got that new headphone feel where they're sort of quite sore on your ears and quite tight, but give it a couple of weeks and they'll be alright. The new ones. A massive yard here. Look at that. Yeah, and the route is set when Augsburg is having works done to it. That's why, well, half the platform is missing over there. It's a big hole. Alright, Chicago, so quite old then. It's a bit like the cab car on, or the coaches on Peninsula Corridor, like those ones, aren't they? It's a weird design. The way you get a big hole going through the middle of the upstairs. Pretty bad designing. Hello, gaming room. How are you? I do, Sebastian. Yeah, it's got. If you like your ice and high speed S-Bar and stuff, then it's a route for you. Is that what you're in? Let me have a look. What did you send? It's similar, but not that exactly. It's more of a tray than an actual table like that. Good to see you, gaming boy. Our gaming room. Awesome, Davidoff. Well, there's a massive sale at the moment on TSW stuff, so. But anyway, that is going to be it, everyone, for today's. There goes an ice, another one. Yeah, that is going to be it, everyone, for today's Train Sim World 2 live stream. Hopefully, everyone has enjoyed it. I probably will be back later with some chat and mainline on Train Simulator. Thank you for coming in. Trying to see how you did. Apart from that, thanks all for coming in. Links can be found in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. Hello, Ruzy. That's all good, mate. We'll be back on later. Apart from that, thanks all for coming in, and I hopefully see you in the next one. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.